A good hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 7. Last time we found ourselves, Withers, the skeleton mage who can revive us from death after a lot of effort to do so because, well, it was not the easiest thing to explore and figure out. Then we went back to the Emerald Grove, I think is what it's called. The Emerald Grove, where the tieflings are leaving, and it sent us into a cutscene back at camp, and there was an ambiguous bit of dialogue with our friend and wizard, who I've forgotten the name of, begins with a W, but I've forgotten it right now. Anyway, we had some dialogue with him about, do we want to see a magic trick? And I thought, is this a euphemism? Is it not? We clicked it. We discovered that it wasn't a euphemism, or at least I didn't think it was, because he said, I'll show everyone. I thought, okay, cool. And then we went and spoke to Lazelle at the party, and she went, you've already got a thing going on with W fella over there. Went, what? No, that was never... I don't want that. So, anyway, then we came back here, spoke with Halson, went down there, and got some...
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Should I? Examine. I guess I can take them. What do I want to do with them? Absolutely nothing. Parasite specimen. Examine. Yeah, I think we want to kill them, right? We want to stop others from getting them. Dearest Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to the library, wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have a good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give a fish to Truffet. He's getting lazy. Master Halson. Okay. Halson's journal. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Karga will demand answers I don't have yet. I had better record my findings in separate volume and keep them on my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Okay. We also have Halson's pipe, notes on drow parasite. Oop, I didn't mean to take it. I meant to read it. Anatomical sketches, both of the drow and the Ithilid tadpole, are accompanied by notes written in urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. Ithilid, undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware. Well alive? No visible signs of cryomorphosis on cadaver? Most strange. A final note is a single underlined word, altered. Okay. Well, that is another note to go in there, if we've picked it up. We have this, which is for our wizard friend. We have a hat. The auto, what's it now? Okay, I don't know what that was. We don't need the pipe, we don't need the dagger. Don't really want to steal from them too much. I do want to read whatever we can.
No traps, please.
Let's see. Nothing in there. Anything in here to read? A bunch, actually. And a featherfold scroll. Disorders of the nerves and mind. A treatise. Okay, read. There came to me a woman, whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out in his sleep that bore a mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Savarok. 1 month ago, he'd speak little of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to B at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched in his chest. I detected no curse, nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining a light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high, and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it to the hearth, where it burned not red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left a single scrap reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and he seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Okay. That's interesting. Soul coins. Academic disclosure. This research funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the final plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity, the sum of personal and magical essence. The soul is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded for their value, can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in hell. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding the soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was a bargain that she got promoted out of Lemure status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be painstakingly written legal document in infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Okay, well, that's those two books. What's this one? We read that. Missives of Candlekeep, an oral history of Faerun, Gith, and Mind Flayers. Now that could be really interesting. Missives of Candlekeep. A collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the sage Elminster, over the past year, I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorion. So I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorion and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but they were waylaid shortly after on the road to Beregost. The gate warden tells me that Gorion saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you to the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward there is no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honour, Tristane P. Shale, librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but I must ask, why do you need so much information about Balspawn? What exactly are you working on? And this book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain the first-hand transcriptions and oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4. Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several Try again. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed demonstrating, I was no threat. The longer I stayed demonstrating, I was no threat to his health and peace. The more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us was none that I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your loathsome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief, an empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters. They called themselves Ithilids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break a Gith's children free, until at last a reckoning. Its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making. The crowd would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly, their freedoms theirs, their flayers bent and broken till today. Okay, well, there's also some other stuff down there. On Death and Resurrection and Fringe Philosophy 5. You know what? I'm going to take these with me and we will read them later because there is a lot here and we're going to start with the personal account. In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and we still did not act until his light was all but snuffed. There is a lot of books in this game, and I'm going to have to start leaving notes as to what we have and haven't read. We read that one. We'll take that. Sightings record. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by date. The last entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub, the word underlined several times. Magic of Weave, an introduction. That's something we haven't seen before. We picked that one up. Fringe Philosophy Volume 5. Okay. Over here, what have we got over this side? Ooh, Scroll of Blindness. We picked that one up. Missives of Candlekeep. You know, maybe we should just take things that we have read as well, just so that we know we have soul coins. We read about that. Just so we have on Death and Resurrection. So the ones we haven't read, we're going to leave down here, and the ones we have will go up here for now. Here we go. Yep, we've read both of them, and we've got them in our inventory. Whoops, I didn't mean to speak to you. That was accidental. Okay, well that's a long beginning to this episode with a lot of reading. If reading's not your thing, I apologize, but I do like finding out lore, especially of a world that I know practically nothing. So I am going to do a lot of reading through this playthrough, and I already have, which you've already seen in past episodes, but it'll keep happening. Scroll of Featherfall, and we'll take that as well, thank you. Potion of Healing, Wooden Barrel, Thieves' Tools, Antidote.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
More potions of healing. Heavy chest over there.
Looks like a trap there.
Thank you. Let's add our guidance bonus. Nice. 19, disabled the trap. Let's lockpick it. Still got guidance, good. That's not going to be enough. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna just let Asterion give it a go.
A crooked touch.
There you go. He can have some guidance, and off you go. Don't even need it. 33! Wow, okay. Nature's Snare. Ooh. There's a staff. Might be good for... Wade? No, his name's not Wade.
Looking ahead.
What is his name? I can't remember. Rune of the Eagle. So if we press that, this turns off. That's what that looked like, because the lights on there just suddenly shifted. Okay, so that would indicate that this thing here is some form of trap. And this must lead somewhere. There's a door there. We'll come back to that once we've explored all the room thoroughly, see if there's anywhere else. Because otherwise I might forget to come back here. Down here there is a body. There is another one of those things there. It says of the wolf. And that wolf is lit up, so probably that. Of the bear. So somewhere should be a bear. Where? Oh, there. There it is. Okay. So we need to disable those. So let's check Findal first. Oh. Key of the Ancients. The branches of this circlet are half fossilized, passed down through generations of druids, fabricated during the founding of the grove. The wreath is forever linked to its lands. The tiny rubies connected to its stones and structures, bidding them to do their bidding. Okay. Well, turn that off. And I guess there's something up this way. Yep, okay. We see that. There's another door. Okay, so there's 2 doors to choose from. Why is there a stone thing protecting down there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We need to get across there pretty quick, right?
Touch me.
Can you stealth it? Maybe? If I separate you out, and then you go hide. You are stealthy. Wonderful. Right, now that's off. We got a key, which we'll send to Angarl. Wolffang. Send that to Angarl. Take the coins. Right, now what is the advantage of being here with these 3 things turned off? There must be something, surely. Can't just be a body. That doesn't make sense. No. Death. So don't do that. I don't know. Looks like there was a 4th statue here that's crumbled. There must be some point to it, surely. It's not down there that's the point, is it? No, that says death. So no. I don't know. Okay, well, you can rejoin everyone else. And you can go away from Hyde. Let's check this one first. It was the first one we found, the one with the eagle, up this way. So run over here and open this door for me. Or you can climb up for some reason. Open that door. Let's see where this goes. We rolled something and succeeded.
That's curious.
Oh. Okay, we're outside the place. Well, that's good to know there's an entrance here. I guess we could have come over here to get in then and not had to try and avoid him quite so thoroughly. Well, that's fine. We now know there's an entrance there. We'll come over here. I don't think we need the entrance anymore. Wish we'd found it the first time we were here. But at least we have it now. So then we'll use this door and see where this goes. Takes a little while for you to run over here, doesn't it? That's fine. We'll long rest at some point soon too. And I've noticed like long rest and camp are separate, so I wonder if like maybe going to camp offers something different than long resting. Oh, okay. Hi, there's somewhere we've never been before. Oh, there's a dead goblin there. Okay. At least it looks like a goblin. Yeah, that's a goblin, isn't it? Don't know. I guess we can try and pick the lock.
Can't keep me out.
Give me some guidance. If I fail, then I'll just have Asterion do it. Okay, Asterion, it's your turn. I'm not going to waste the thieves' tools unless Asterion fails.
Easy.
Yeah, as long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, Sazza has nothing on her. Well, she's dead, so doesn't really matter, does it? There's an entire area over here, but it doesn't look like there's anything of use over there, so never mind.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, we didn't even come back here, or go in there, for that matter. Well,
What a day. Moving.
you might as well figure this one out. No one else is around, right? There we go. Wonderful. Let's save it. Used thieves' tools.
No one stopped me yet.
Does that mean that we're actually losing out
Now.
how many thieves' tools we have? You have 6.
No.
I have
never
1.
mind.
No, okay, we're still plenty.
Let's see what this does.
Stabby wooden doors. Leads to storage. Druid's ledger. Supply log is scrolled underlined. The dirt-stained pages that follow track the storage and use of medical supplies. A flurry of entry near the end suggests that the reserves are nearly depleted.
Have to keep
Okay.
going.
Gold coins, the approachable east. I don't know that I need to look in most of these, right? It's just... I'll check that. I guess we'll take that for the cabinet key. Drow potion. Coat your weapons with a poison. Oh, poison, not potion. Targets must succeed a constitution or be poisoned and fall asleep. No, I'm good. I don't need to take any of that. What else have we got? Anything of use? There's a lot of things to loot here. A bunch of sandals. Trap disarm tool. Nope. Nope. Okay. Might as well check these all. Nope, never mind. These are all empty. So that's pointless. Oh, there is, however, a pathway back there. That is good to see. Ooh. And a pouch. Arrow of many targets and an arrow of transportation. Interesting.
I don't like the look of that mushroom.
Well then, stay away from it. Just don't go near the mushroom, guys. What are you doing? Stay away from the mushrooms. Where does this lead? Oh! This is just a loop. Okay. I didn't notice that it was a loop. That's fine. Interesting. Well then, let's just go in here. Right. Well, I guess we can go look in all of this now, because they don't care about it anymore. Carrots, we'll take the carrots. Lemon. Torch, backpack, we'll look in that. Oh, the Annals of Baldur's Gate. Interesting. Let's go read the Annals of Baldur's Gate. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from a village near Grey Harbour. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today. But the wealth he returned with years later is hard fact. Baldur made Grey Harbour rich. His gold built the docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honour. But so great was the wealth that flowed through it, that the name of the gate eventually became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbour has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveller in Faerun. Interesting. So Grey Harbour and Baldur's Gate are the same town. But Baldur's Gate sort of took over as what people call it. More Ayers for Azuth and other gods. Imata hears martyrs' cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed when no one help. When one to help, the other dies. Then by Imata, the Ilmata, they are blessed. Jurgle, or so it is often said, once gave away his bony throne for Kelemvor. He tracks the dead, makes sure that the dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives. Make sure souls are correctly led to their proper afterlives. It's a poem. I am very bad with poetry.
I have something to ask.
Oh, hello. You're a shop?
What I wouldn't... You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Let me see your wares.
But this is all I have.
That's okay. I just need to sell shit. Bronze necklace. Ring. I'm gonna keep the helmet for someone else. What else don't I need? A gate. That one. Elixir of Bloodlust. Okay, well, if that's an alchemical thing, then it should go in the pouch, right? That pouch? Whatever, it won't let me. Okay, that's all I want to sell, so you can give me some money for that, and then we'll go to the trade screen. You know what, I'm just gonna skip past this, it makes a lot more sense. So I bought Lae'zel some new armor, some heavy armor, because we gave her that ability that helps out when she has heavy armor on, so she is now wearing this heavy armor here, which I think is pretty cool. I don't love it for her, but I think it's a pretty cool design. I just don't think it suits her. Anyway, we also want to go back in here, because I remember seeing on the map, yeah, over here there's like this little pathway, and another one over here. And I'm pretty sure we get to that zone by going up inside this area. So we're going to come back down here and do that real quick. And make our way up into that area up there. I don't know why my character decided to go the most convoluted route to this stone door, but we did. Okay, so down here, The Devil You Know, an autobiography, a backpack. We're not going to steal from you. Traveler's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast. Variety is the blood of the city itself. For better or worse, the devoted will find a place to worship. The dedicated will find work to be done. And let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit, the criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast. Okay. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with travelling advice that seem to be decades out of date. For those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road, running parallel to the river Chinothar. The Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from El Tyrol to Baldur's Gate and has proven tempting to travellers seeking an alternate route to the river barges that sail the Chinothar. A portion of the road, approximately halfway between El Tyrol and Baldur's Gate, has in recent years developed into an enclave for saloon worship with a temple not insignificant splendour lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travellers. Further east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a steeper price. Okay, well, wonderful. That should be good, and we can come up here. And now this should connect back up the top. And now this isn't stealing because she's moved away. I'll take your apple, thank you. And then we have, yeah, we have this way over here, and we have a thing that looks like we can jump to over there. We might as well go check this out. Ooh, there's a chest up here. Okay.
Do you think your kin search for you, Blazer?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
There we go. And we can cross over here. And continue this way and see where this leads. Oh, there's a path over there to something.
Blazer.
To what? I have no idea.
Wrong me how?
Oh, so murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Okay. I don't know where that leads to, but I guess we should go... Oh! Well, according to the mini-map, that's probably the way... Yep, off to Karlach. Okay, well, good to know. We can do that. There's still all this area here and here we need to explore too, though. Anyway, let's Can we jump down here safely? No. We did pick up a scroll of Featherfall though, so give me a moment and we'll grab the scroll of Featherfall. I normally would just use our wizard, but we don't have our wizard with us right now.
You're a true soul. You can't die.
Oh, more true
Please,
souls.
stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Wait a second, where's everyone else? Why are you not following? Quick, jump! Can't get free. Well, there we go. Everyone come down, please. Thank you. Right, now you should, in theory, be in conversation with us? No, apparently not. I don't think I'm good with... Yeah, if we change character, tab, let's see. I learnt we can do this. Character sheet. Medicine we want to look up. Medicine. We're terrible at medicine, so not a good idea. That is how we look at our character sheet in this. So, what happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Okay.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Well, perhaps you can help me. No, why are you out here? The wilderness
We
is
know
dangerous.
that all too well, man, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Interesting. These fugitives tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Well, you need to find the... No, we're not going to send them after the beast. What if we go with this? If they attack me, they attack me.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Okay, it was worth a try. I guess... Yep, well, you're dead now, I guess. That's your own fault.
Blood comes easy these days.
Well, that failed. Okay.
Time to strike.
Yes, time to strike.
Let my name.
There you go. No, you don't get a second action. Oh, hello. Brace, melee. Sacrifice 6 movements for the rest of your turn, roll melee damage twice and use the highest result. Interesting. Lacerate. Short rest. Interesting. Your next weapon attack gets... but that uses superiority dice. That's fine. Well, let's do a jump and then we can run the rest of the way.
Bleed for me.
Oops. Well, okay, you can end your turn then. Let's see, you, my friend, will just do a regular attack here. End turn.
Important is ever easy.
There we go. That's sorted. We'll take all of this in order to sell it. What have you got on you? Mind Flayer Specimen. We got a lot of them happening now, aren't there? And a lot of food. Chainmail Heavy Armor. Well, we found some heavy armor, but it's not that useful now. I would like to see what it looks like, however. So, Lae'zel. Actually, I need to give it to you first. Here you go. For Lae'zel. And give that to Lae'zel. Try and lower some of our weight here if we can. You know what? We're also going to send all the Mind Flayer shit back to camp. There you go. Send to camp. Range by type. Key goes on the key ring, thank you. Range by type. That can be held by a Shadow Heart, thank you, as can that. And might as well send those there as well. That way I can loot more myself. There we go. Sort by type. Now over here, Lae'zel, I want to see what this armor looks like. Basically the same, but not as good. Yeah. Basically a not as cool version of the one
Shouldn't have wished to
of
live
this
in more
one here.
interesting times. Best be on my way.
Well, at some point we'll use a die on that. This loops around, I guess. There's nothing... Is this like some portal or gate that can be made, maybe? Let's go this way. There's an area over there I didn't see before. Just down there? Yeah. Oh, we come around that way to get there. Well, let's do that. We were sort of over here anyway. Want to explore this area properly. So down here we have... There's a big cave. Hello. Let's go this way first, because it looks like this will lead to a dead end of some sort. And then we'll turn back for that cave. Oh.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
An empty Mind Flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Pick up. The shield can go to Shadow Heart. I don't think I'll use it. Belladonna. Okay, so I am right. This is a dead end. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Yeah, see, there's a weird outline when it's map you can stand on.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
That's fascinating. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, I can't cross that. Okay. We'll come back this way. We're going to check out this cave, people. We're going to save it, in case the cave is extraordinarily difficult. Okay, crossing the river. Slowed down. And then there's a way up there as well.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Well, we got told that an owlbear attacked the dwarf guy that was dead. Let's see what we find. I haven't seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I assume an owlbear is what it sounds like. I've been told there is an owlbear in it. That an owlbear, like someone was talking to me about the movie, and I asked them not to spoil things. But by that point, it already said something about an owlbear. I assume it is what it sounds like. Some sort of mix between an owl and a bear.
Shrine to Seluna in a grotto like this.
Interesting.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Oh, our wizard had an unlock thing, spell we got for him. The war between... An ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shah. The silver radiant Selûne and the dark alluring Shah complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Scroll of detect thoughts. Potion of healing, we'll take that, thank you. Potion of animal speaking.
Well, hello.
No, you moved in my way.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
No, I need my wizard. Maybe we should... Oh, I have an idea. Oh, hang on. I have an idea. We have the Speak to the Dead amulet. Let's go speak to the dwarf dude. Maybe we should have not killed his apprentices. But... Never mind. We will try this. We will try speaking to the dead. On him. And then we will go to camp. We will swap someone out for our mage. Who can come here and unlock that.
You and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Okay, so over here was the dude. Okay, speak to the dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
A true soul. A chosen.
That part I knew. Who chose you?
The absolute. The almighty goddess.
Okay. Is there anything valuable around you? What were you doing here?
For weapon. The absolute.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Fight her. Power. Such power.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Well, that seems useful, though. Can only do it once per long rest. Okay. Doesn't work on undead. Oh, we could have used that on the Mind Flayer inside the place, too. Ooh, we might have to go back there, because I think the Mind Flayer corpse is still around. And it might be useful. Anyway, we're going to go back to camp before we explore this properly. Let's do it from here. Go to camp. Right. We need to sleep anyway. And I need to swap someone out for the wizard. I might swap Asterion. I have had him around for a long time. And while he's useful, they're talking with each other. That's fascinating.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Okay. How's your research going?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations
Okay.
are very, very
Same
high.
as last time then. No worries. We'll just leave you to it. And I'm gonna tell Asterion to leave my party for now.
Yes.
Actually, before I do that, let's see what you have on you. Anything I want to bring with me? Yes, that is for a wizard. So we're bringing that. You also have my trap disarming kit, so I will bring them with me. There we go. And a potion of greater healing. Obviously, I'm taking that. Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I need you to swap positions. I need you to stay here.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Okay. Why do you want to talk to us? Let me save it first, in case it's this stupid thing that was around before.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Okay, persuasion. I guess I gotta give you something. The items you want are more use to me unconsumed. You can't have anything yet. Maybe. You can have the hat. I don't need the hat. You can have the Amulet of Misty Step. No, you can have the hat. Because I don't have a bard, so you can have the hat.
Thank you.
Okay.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. I mean, it never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh.
What does that mean? Gale, what's happening? Gale, not W. Are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help you? Please tell me we didn't just waste a piece of magical equipment. That's what I feel
magic isn't
like.
having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle. The fire remains undefeated.
Well,
I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay, well, I still need you with me.
What's on your mind?
I need you with me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Because you have the magic unlocking thing. Now I need to enter nighttime. In the day. Do you want to end the day? You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Yes? Okay. Well, what is this? Recast Speak with Undead. Cast it on a different corpse without expending a spell slot. Oh! Oh, I didn't notice that. Well, that's useful. Let's speak to everyone.
Yes, kin. Speak.
Do you have anything to say? Nope. Okay, never mind. I hope bringing you with me will grant some more dialogue.
Well met.
Nope, I don't need to speak to you. Let's go speak to Shadowheart.
May the darkness protect you.
Yep, doesn't matter. Okay, I guess we just go to sleep then. Save it in case anything weird happens in our sleep, which is known to happen a bit more often than we necessarily need. How are we doing with inventory space? Should we put anything away? We don't need all this wyvern toxin. Okay, auto select camp supplies, there you go. We should have plenty, really. Yep, we're getting a cutscene again. Good. I'm not giving in to you.
I promised I'd be back.
Okay.
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it.
I don't need it.
But things haven't gone as you expected. You
No.
hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Halsin mentioned that these tadpoles have been modified with magic. Yeah.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal.
Bullshit.
Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I what is the sickness? How do you know so much about these tadpoles?
I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given,
the Absolute?
it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Bullshit. Why should I believe you? Thank you. Let's go with that.
Because I am just like you, and I need an ally.
How are
Just
you like me?
I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil.
How? You said you've got one too. If we work together, we may turn this around.
Hells. They need me. I have to go.
Wait. No. What is going on
The
over
power
there?
I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Okay. Well, I'll go and investigate, but I'm not making the parasite stronger. That's still idiotic. I'm lost. Okay. Volo has an exclamation mark.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Do we have new dialogue? Has your research turned up anything? Yes, it has. Yes!
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Dreamt is not a good sign.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Oh, fuck. No.
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket.
The fuck are you doing?
Frowns and begins to push.
The fuck? That's enough. Stop.
I nearly have it.
No. I said stop.
As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I can only hope you are far away from me.
What the fuck was that, dude? Where's he going? Dude, seriously. What the hell? You didn't have a clue what you were doing. I am, however, going to make a save and reload that last one because I want to see what happens if I let him. This is pure curiosity. This is going to be my main state. I just want to know what happens elsewhere. Okay, here we go. So, show me what happens if I let you go ahead with this bullshit experiment.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
This seems like a terrible idea to let him do it. Do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
Fucking hell!
I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp-string.
Fucking hell.
There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Hold as still as possible. That obstacle is my eye.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Fucking hell! Eye the implement, but allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now,
fucking hell.
Don't move.
This is graphic. Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
I'm dead.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Of course it does.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Yeah, no, we're not going with that. I am absolutely sticking with my first choice. I am now missing an eye thanks to that fucker if I take this. I'm glad I went and saw...
Cosmetic damage.
And the parasite? You... Oh, I can't seem to... I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Yes, quite. But there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do.
And the parasite?
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
See invisibility. I mean, the result of it's not bad, but holy shit. I guess we see ourselves there. No, not very well. Let's talk to you real briefly.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
Gee, I'm not doing that. We're sticking with our original save here. Look, you know, it could be cool to have lost an eye, but no, we're going to stick with our original one here. As if I'd let someone who clearly has not a fucking clue what they're doing poke around in my eye. I wanted to see the alternate option, but there was no way I was taking it, and I'm glad I didn't. He runs away either way. Just one, we're missing an eye, but we gain see invisibility. At least there's a mechanical benefit to it. It just... he clearly didn't have a clue what he was doing. You really have to just let him go with it a lot further than you should let him go with it to
Moving ahead.
end up with that response.
I have a lot on my mind.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
I am not doing it. Now, tadpoles are part of the problem, not a solution. We shouldn't rely on them or their
I
powers.
admire the vigor with which you uphold your principles. But I would remind you that the evils of the Absolute are far greater than any moral compromise we might make by using our tadpole's full potential. Your confidence in our existing capabilities is quite rousing, though. Perhaps that spirited enthusiasm will be strength enough to subdue the cult when the time comes.
Okay. Well, let's speak to Will.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
No. We need these powers, this plan. This is the... No, I'd sooner avoid these powers if we can. I feel like we're being led into a trap.
Then we do well to walk around it. Use these powers sparingly, if you must use them at all.
Good. Talk to you for next, Lae'zel.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring.
I agree.
You've no idea what damage it could do to us. How far into illithid madness it could drag us.
Yeah. I think this dream figure was right. No, I don't. We can use this to... We'd be fools to refuse it. No, I distrust the visitor too. I'll avoid using the power.
Well chosen. Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. And there will come a battle. Of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips.
Okay, these dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
The Absolute is this master? Fever's dream...
Perhaps. Absolute may be a mere pseudonym behind which this master hides. Whatever this voice, whomever this master, it dominates dreams and unites minds.
Okay, well, let's see if we get any more dialogue with you now.
Speak.
We do not. Okay. Asterion.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
We must be discreet. No. Whatever's at the heart of the cult, we'll find it. No. I don't like it. This whole thing feels like a trap.
On the one hand, you're right. On the other, don't be so wet behind the ears. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
No, I think... You know what, let's talk to him about Raphael's things, right?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
We have other options, better options. You're trading one master for another. You'll be a slave either
You're
way.
familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Okay, well, let's check over on you, Shadowheart.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult.
She could still be
Perhaps
the
we
Absolute.
truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking
I
into a
think we're
trap.
walking into a trap. I can't help feel you and I might have missed... No, hang on. Want to talk about what happened? Nope. Okay. Leave camp. Back we go into this cave where Gale can unlock this thing. Oh, hello. You got an exclamation.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
You're voluntarily telling me about yourself? Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? No, I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you.
Okay.
Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Okay. What am I going to see?
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace.
Okay. Well, I guess we're doing it.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Oh, we're going to get a cutscene. That's cool. Like a cutscene, or a in-game, in-engine. Okay. That's fine. Wolf. Some cultists wearing masks. Don't kill the wolf. Just scare it away. Ah! Stop killing dogs.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life. And gave me a new home. With Lady Shah.
Okay.
It hurts. That's all I remember.
Okay. Saved, fail religion. Okay, no worries. No wonder you're so dedicated to Shah. You feel like you owe your life to her. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know it can't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Cool. Well, that's nice. Sure. We're going to leave it at that for now, and we'll continue in here. Let's see. Off towards this direction again. I need my wizard to unlock that chest. Actually, that's a good point. The wizard can open most things that I can't. We don't necessarily need a Asterion. Because you have knock, right?
What to do?
There we go.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let's open the gilded chest.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it, if possible.
Why?
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed.
Well, we've lifted the
Trifling with
curse.
that moon witch will only bring you trouble. Shah's guidance is clear.
Persuasion. We're in no position to abandon resources. I'm sure Shah will understand. Let's go with friends. There we go. Nice. Natural 20? Yep.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
That's kind of the plan.
It hurts.
Interesting. Moondrop Pendant. Writhing Dance. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay. That is going to be fed to Gale, because I don't see much other point to it. Statue of our idol. Okay. Read this. This tome describes an ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess, Selûne. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the moon maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and their standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt.
Selûnite coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
Okay, well, we're going to sell it. There you go. The Genesis of Selûne and Shah. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between sibling goddesses Selûne and Shah, after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Selûnite prayer sheet, a prayer dedicated to Selûne, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest.
Okay, well, what if we pick it up? Pick up. Pick up. The same symbol as the one in the chest. The war between Selûne and Shah. Okay. The Genesis. An ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shah the Radiant. Selûne and the Dark, alluring Shah, complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between dark and light in the universe. Basically the same thing. Pick up. Incense. Incense, candle. Is it worth anything? Yeah, a bit. Okay. So what do we do with the right? Handwritten prayer. Okay. Sure. That's fascinating. Don't know why we had to succeed some checks to find that. Save it. Owlbear right there.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps.
This is why I saved it. I intended to...
Its beak.
Before we do that, I want to have the speak to animals cast on me, which I was trying to do and I failed. There we go. Speak with animals.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Okay. You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
No, persuasion. Allow me to leave. I'm no threat to you. Or your cub. Okay, can we, of animal friendship. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, we got it. We didn't pass it by much, though.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Okay.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I warned you, soft meat. You don't listen.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want to attack either of you. Hang on. No. Let's try that again, because I wanted to talk to you more, but it wouldn't let me. I just wanted to talk my way out of there. And then I wanted to try and help. That's why I talked to her again. I didn't think talking to it again would be a false move. Maybe I can cast the Scroll of Animal Friendship. We could try that. I could try casting it. Yeah, why not? Let's see. First we'll do that. And then we'll bring this across. We need to bring it across a lot further.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear.
Well, who has the Scroll of Animal Friendship? Is it me? I don't have it on me. Maybe I do. Oh, there it is. Convince a beast not to attack you.
Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Move closer.
Stop! One more step and I'll rip your throat out.
Oh, yes? What are you waiting for? No need,
My cub must learn how to deal with a threat. How to make it fear. The meal tastes better when it's afraid.
Intimidation. Let me go, or you'll watch your cub die before I finish you. Let's try that. You said you want us to fear, so let's make sure I don't fear. There we go. Nice. At 20. With a Scroll of Animal Friendship.
Brave. Stupid, but brave. And I'm too tired to deal with brave. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Okay. Is there anything else in here we want? I don't think so. Means we just head back the way we came.
Find a way forward.
We've got a Scroll of Animal Friendship going on there, but that really doesn't help that much. Oh, there's a body over here. Eviscerated goblin. Just a heavy stone on its body, though. There's an egg. I don't know that there's much point to trying to anger the thing. Let's just head out. I think that'll be good enough. So we have a lot of spells
Let's see.
that don't really cost anything.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusto will affix the Zaithis, the purifier, to our heads. His magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Okay. Well, let's go this way. Because we need to try and make our way up there. Rogue's morsel. Oh. A doggy. I've got the thing on. Talk to the dog.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Deception. Period is collar. Persuasion. I'm not the enemy, I promise. I'm not an enemy to dogs. Dogs are friendly. I like dogs. Let's go with friends. There we go. Natural 20.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Your friend... Stop deluding yourself. You're guarding a corpse.
Your words are uglier than the rest of you. Go back to whatever hole you slithered out of.
No, hang on.
Leave us alone.
No. I didn't think it would do that. I wanted to see the unique dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna do that again, and I'm coming back because I want to talk to the dog properly. I don't want the dog to hate me, even if it doesn't attack. I don't want the dog to dislike me. I've had enough of dogs being killed or running away or things in games. I want a dog to think of me as a friend. And it seems its master's dead. Maybe I can convince the dog to come with me. Maybe I can't, but I'm not going with that. I didn't think it would be that badly received. I know I should have expected that, but Githyanki options are usually more abrasive than I want them to be. Okay, so I'm ready to talk to the dog again. I just noticed there's a plus button here to increase the number of rows. So I've just done that. And now we have more rows and it's easier to see all of our spells, which is a very good decision, I think. Anyway, let's go speak to the dog. Hello, dog. Scratch.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Dog, what happened here?
I told you to go.
Period is collar. You know what? I want to go with that one. Let's see. Guidance. We only need a 10. That only gives us a +4 though. So we're going to take this and increase it. That should be fine. Yeah, good.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Okay, you're Scratch, aren't you? Come here, it's alright.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Gnolls? What's a gnoll? Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a can.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Good doggy. Well, hopefully we'll get a dog to come with us. Can we check the corpse? Leather boots, personal note. Let's read the notes. Gomwick, be doubly careful on your way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travellers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora. Oh, these are different for different people. Nine Fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging, and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. I'm going to take them, and we're going to leave the other stuff there. Okay, so up here is the new companion, I guess. Do we cross the bridge? There's a hidden goblin stash down there. There's still more in the goblin camp we need to check out at some point. Is there a way through here? Maybe. Can we get across that? Maybe? Ah, we can. Wonderful. Well, then we'll go this way. There we go. Then we can climb up this way. This will work.
That Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Malar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
It occurs to me we should swap Gale out for Will and see what the interaction between the, like, Will and, what's-her-face is, because Will's on the hunt for her, and I'm kind of interested in that. Okay, Will, you're coming with me. First time in a long while. But that's okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. I have a staff for you I never gave you. There we go. Here's the staff I wanted to give you. That's better than what you've got, right? 0 to 7. Yeah. There you go. Have a better staff. Nice. Okay, then this can come over here. What is yours? Yours is 11. So this can go to Will, actually. Because... yeah, grants resistance to cold when you inspire using bardic inspiration. Light armor. You know what? Let's give you this. That's better. And much more wizard-like anyway. And then this can come with us over to Will. Think that's good? Yeah. Let's get rid of you then.
How can I help?
Yeah, you look better with that on.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here.
Okay, Will.
Well met.
Would you care to join me? Right. You have some levels. So let's level you up some times first. Should be level 3 and level 4. Nope, just level 4. Okay. Gain a cantrip, a spell, replace a spell, and a feat. Okay, as a cantrip, I would like you to take something like poison spray, thank you. And then over here, blindness, cloud of daggers. Cloud of daggers might be nice. Hold position. Hold an enemy still, they can't move, act, or react. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. That would be nice. Mirror image. Create duplicates. Rayum. Shatter is great. But so is Scorching Ray. 6 to 36. I think we're going to go with Scorching Ray for you. And then in terms of feat, Magic Sorcerer. Cantrips and spell. Okay, you gain 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the sorcerer spell list. Okay. Level 1 spell from the sorcerer spell list. What about level 1 spell from the bard spell list? Ah, then you can get healing. Okay, what about cleric? Healing wound. Druid, sorcerer, wizard, bard. Cure wounds. Healing word. Cantrips? No. What about cleric cantrips? We have them. Resistance, thaumaturgy, gain advantage, produce flame, sacred flame. That could be useful to have you go a little bit cleric for me. Just a tiny bit cleric, so that I can get some healing off with someone else. Although it uses wisdom, and wisdom is not your strong suit. Okay, what about bard? Bard uses... Yeah, see, here we go. If we go bard, we can do the same thing, but it uses charisma. I think. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so healing word. Cure a creature you can touch, or a creature you can see. Okay, well let's go with the creature you can see. Healing word. Because it's very rare you're going to be in a place where you can touch one of us. 4 to 11. It is higher, but it's... Yeah, we'll go with that. And then in this range, you can grab... I don't know. Warlock, wizard, sorcerer, druid. What is the druid list out of curiosity? The same sort of healing options and some things here. Okay, we're going to go with the bard list. We're going to grab infuse an object with an aura of light until rest. So I guess we could do... Yeah, we could do light. And we could do minor illusion. And then over here, we'll grab that heal. And that'll give a nice set of abilities. I could also give you Featherfall, which means that I wouldn't need to bring other mage dude with us. But I think I'll go with this. Let you do some healing. Then I can replace our cleric with you whenever I need to. I think that's a good way of going about it. That way I can swap out characters a little more often. Okay, now you can use character sheet up to armor, light armor. Okay, inventory and equipment. So over here, you would like to wear this. He looks dumb as shit, but I'll get some dye and make it a little better. Do I have any gloves or anything for you? They're better than nothing. Not proficient in medium armor, never mind. They're not better than nothing.
Laser, you've the most exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the Calin.
And you've a soft skull. A Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this Faerun is laughably weak.
Okay. Well, do you want to come with us, Shadow Heart? No? Apparently you do not.
What's next?
Come over here, jump across there. There we go.
We must keep going.
What are you doing, you fool? We're going this way. Okay, we're looking for... Ooh, hello.
Might as well.
A key.
A key?
Yeah. Send to Angarl, because I thought I was playing as Angarl, and it turns out I'm wrong. Marigrass, Belladonna. Ooh. There she is.
Don't waste a step.
Karlach.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Okay. You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right? Tell me, monster. Nope. Those are no natural flames.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Interesting.
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
Well, then we need to stop.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Okay, stand down, Will. You saw what I saw. Be practical. She's infected same as us, and powerful too. We need her as an ally.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Gods are stubborn. Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it. You saw her, thought she possesses no danger to the Sword Coast.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Angarl.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Okay, let's, so you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Shadowheart's got a thing for her, apparently.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Okay.
I've never met anyone like you, Lae'zel.
Yes. I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
So Will has a thing for Lae'zel, Shadowheart has a thing for Karlach.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it on me plainly, Will. Someone set you on Karlach's trail. I'd like to know who this source of yours is.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. I have never called myself hero. But I am bound to an oath. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. And I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Interesting. What else do you have to say? Nothing. Okay. Well, Shadowheart has something to say to her. Will has something to say to her. I think I might bring those two and swap out Lae'zel for Karlach at the camp so we can get on with Karlach's mission. And then after Karlach's mission we'll end the episode, I think. So, Lae'zel first, over here. We'll also speak to Karlach and...
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Okay. Wait.
Shook. You believe you can survive without me?
Yes. I'm not arguing, remain
As you
here.
say, do not keep me waiting.
Okay. Well, let's see what everyone else has to say about her while I'm here.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
Okay. Well, let's see Shadowheart.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
Let's leave. Shadowheart's the one that seems to be the, like, most endeared to us at the moment. Karlach.
Hey, soldier.
So, how did you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Okay. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
What about me? Continue? That doesn't let me say anything.
Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream.
Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from.
I don't know where I
My
came from.
family
It just
home's
said
long
continue.
gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
Okay.
Why are we slowing down?
About those paladins you want us to confront.
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Okay, come on, we're heading out.
Go.
Okay, we're gonna need to level you up a bit too. So let's find out how barbarians work, because that's what you were in the title screen when we were making our character. Well, you get danger sense, you sense things... You sense when things aren't as they should be. You have advantage on dexterity throws against traps, spells, and surfaces. A reckless attack. Until your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls, but enemies have advantage against you. Okay. Level 3 will bring you subclass. Class features. Additional rage charge. You can now rage more times per long rest. And you have speak with animals. Well, you don't need speak with animals because I have it. Your wild attunement with nature and its beasts inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Berserker. Violence is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrampled fury, slick with blood, as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. Frenzy. Your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain frenzied state and enraged throw. You can also make improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Frenzied strike as a bonus action. Make a melee attack with your equipped weapon. Enraged throw. Pick up an item or creature and throw it at an enemy. Berserker sounds great, if I'm honest. Wild magic. The wild influence of magic has transformed you, suffusing you with arcane power that churns through you, waiting to be released. Rage. Then enter a rage, then releases all magic rolling inside you, causing random magical effects. Magic awareness. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. Okay, that could be useful. So wild magic's useful. Berserker's useful. Wild heart. Oh, and then you choose what sort of animal you go after. Your jump distance increases. So what have we got? We got wolf. Okay, bear. While raging, you use unrelenting ferocity and have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. You gain foes have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you, and you can use dash as a bonus action. While raging, you can use primal stampede, and your movement speed increases by 4.5 meters. While raging, you can use Tiger's Bloodlust. Lash out up to 3 at lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once. Make them bleed. Gee, that's cool. While raging, you can use Inciting Howl, and your enemies have advantage on melee attack rolls against... Oh, and your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against enemies within 2 meters of you. Inciting Howl. Each enemy within earshot can move an additional 3 meters during their next turn. Unrelenting Ferocity is a healing move, where you can heal yourself. So Wild Heart's not bad. Tiger Heart. Tiger Piercings. Oh, hello. Wolf Piercings, Bear Piercings, Eagle. Elk, none. Okay. So if I was to play a barbarian, I would probably head down this route. because then you can still get talk to animals. But I'm not playing a barbarian. A barbarian warlock could be fun though, really. It really could. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make you a berserker, my friend. I think that's the direction I'm sending you. And then level 4. You pick a feat. Okay, charger. You gain charge a weapon attack, and charge a shove. You deal more damage and charge forward. Slam your weapon into the fist. Does not provoke opportunity attack. Crossbow, defensive, dungeon delver, durable. Your constitution increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. You regain full hit points each time you take a short rest. What else have we got? Resilient. You increase an ability by 1 to a maximum of 20, and you gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. So we'd bump strength up to 18 with that. That could be good. Savage attacker. When making weapon attacks, you roll your damage dice twice and use the highest result. Could be good. You gain proficiency in 3 skills of your choice. Now that is useful. For me at least. So what we would probably aim for would be acrobatics. Well, there's no point in giving it to you. Warcaster. You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You also use reaction cast. Use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. Weapon Master. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice, and strength and dexterity increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Wow. Do you have, like, proficiency in all weapons already or something? Because this is what that looks like. Okay, never mind. Great Weapon Master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon, you can make another melee attack as a bonus action that turn. Attacks with heavy weapons you are not proficient in can deal additional... You are proficient with can deal additional 10 damage at the cost of -5 attack roll penalty. You can toggle this on and off. I'm going to take Savage Attacker. Because you roll the dice twice and you take the highest result. That means she's likely to do a lot more damage that way, which seems very useful.
Can't give up now.
Okay. Anything else to talk about? No? Okay, well, let's see what everyone else thinks of you before we move on.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Okay. Fine. Will?
Well met.
Oh, apparently you have nothing else to say. Well, in that case, back we go. Leave camp. I have curiosity.
What people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Okay. Well, so far, if I've got to pick a romance, so far, there are 3 that I'd take over any of the others. Will, Asterion, or Shadow
I
Heart
saw you training those children. You were so gentle.
so far.
That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Okay. Well,
What's hiding here?
Dead toll collector. Okay, let's climb up here because this appears to be where her mission is. So we're gonna save it while we're climbing the ladder because that seems a good idea.
Something good here, I hope.
Nothing there. Okay. Guess we go in through this door. There's a person in there. There's a dead body in there of a refugee. Okay. Let's shut that. Get some height on this little story.
Where am I needed?
You need an extra bar as well there, my friend. Misty Step. You know, why have I got you with those particular skills? Common. It doesn't seem to spells. Cantrips, spells, healing word, bard, warlock. Right. Yeah, so you've got these and you can cast them without... What will that... That'll just use a bonus action? You can heal as a bonus action because of that. Really? It does wait... You don't get to use it too often. You have to wait until a long rest. But that's still quite handy. Okay, so it's only until long rest. I mean, still useful. You've got a lot of abilities here. I think they're probably good. Passives, a repelling blast. Okay.
All's well that
Well,
ends. Not as bad as it could have.
pleasurable deal.
Let's have a look.
Nothing in there, but there is a book here called A Pleasurable Deal. I meant to read it, not do that. Remove from wares. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed illicit paintings. Narrator, come here, fair folk, a tale now lost to time. In grief this man well sunk in to depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Our Cambion smiled, for now's the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling, crying, casts Carl Issel, stage right, flash of smoke. Carl Issel, weep not, young man. Though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed, she licks her lips and cries his name, oh my! And now you seek to be the apple of her eye. Robert, how does this stranger know such things, I ask? Calissel, I watch you from the shadows, and I see your shame and grief for nature's, milady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have her name upon your lips instead. Her lips instead. Robert, you know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Calissel, of you I know you seek a little hoe, to plough a fair maid, and sow a seed to grow. But lack do ye in mighty horn and mast, with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Okay, right. Well, that's just a play. I don't need to take that with me. A pleasurable deal. We know we have read a pleasurable... Ooh, a soul coin. We have a few of those. Now we have 3. Right, let's save it. And what we're going to do... Now, the reason I've come to the roof is because if we're supposed to fight these people, if we can get the high ground advantage, I would like to take it. That is why we're coming up this way.
It's worse than gnolls out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Okay, we'll take the bow to sell. In here, we'll take the trident to sell. What's this? A flail. Oh, and a ton of other things. Finding from the Hinterlands New Edition, Lords of Madness, and Traveller's Guide to the Sword Coast, the Risen Road. Burlap sack, gold. Okay, well, I am going to... I really should go down there. Let's... No, I won't split because I don't want to... Yeah. Why is this changing? There we go. Okay, I'm going to bring you all down here, I guess, if this is going to be a conversation first.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Okay, maybe... insight? What does insight use? Just a second. Character sheet. In here, insight. Where is insight? There it is, wisdom. We've got a +2 in that. That's not great, is it? Is he telling the truth? You know what? Let's go detect thoughts. No, because we can't do that. We can't do that too much or we're giving in to the parasite. So... Oh, we can have 2 lots of guidance? Oh no, we just choose who gives us guidance. Well... Well, then we can swap Will with Shadowheart. Ew, that was a bad roll. Yeah, no kidding. Roll again. We have a lot of that to use. There we go.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Okay, well... That was bad. Hunter's Mark Quarry, what does that do? Affected entity suffers an additional 1d6 damage if the spellcaster hits it with a weapon attack. Okay, well, can you jump down here? Not without taking some serious damage. So you're going to instead come down like this. Right, and then can I... High ground? Dash. Rage. How do we rage? Frenzy? Leave, thaumaturgy, gain an advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. How do you rage? Is this just now the rage function? Rage ends early. Yes, it is. 10 turns. Rage ends early if you don't attack an enemy or take damage each turn. You can cast Concentrate on spells while raging. You have resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Okay, well, I can't get there in time. So we repair. Cannot be immobilized. Sacrifice 6 movement speed to deal an additional 3 slashing damage with your melee weapon this turn. Gee, it's a lot, isn't it? That is not ranged. Cleave is not ranged. I guess that is. And this. 55%, 55%, 60%. Guess that's the best we're gonna get, isn't it? Throw. Unless there's something I can throw. I can throw the axe? No, it hits something if I aim at you. Doesn't hit anything if I aim it at you, though.
Go on.
That did nothing. You need to go get your axe back. Unless I've got a weapon I can give you. I guess I do. I could give you a trident. It's also a throwable weapon. Nope, never mind. Okay. Well, end your turn, and we'll move to you. You can go to the edge, and then aim down here with that. Missed? I'm sick of you missing with that. Here. Lay down a battle axe. And then end your turn. What was that? Hold person. Oh, well that's shitty. Okay. Well. High ground.
Coming through.
We're going to... I guess I could hit you with that. 55%. That did a bit. Used up one of your warlock spaces, but that's fine. Misty Step, you're surrounded. Is that one of your actual skills, or does that come from an item? Guess it's one of your actual skills. And it'll use, yeah, it'll use your warlock's second warlock spell slot. I'm not okay with that. Okay. What if we do that? 55%? Yeah. Nice. Bleeding. Let's go over there just to distract them a bit. End
Time to
turn.
push my luck again.
Now it's me. Right. Well, I can hit you with that. Or I can miss it. That's fine. Pommel strike. Then I'm going to crawl down to you and I'm going to hit you with a pommel strike. Because why would I not? You saved that one, but that's fine. Hellish Rebuke. 18 damage. And then you missed again. And you took me out like I was nothing. I should have stayed up the top. Ensnared. That's not great, is it? Well, you need to come bash them over the head. There we go. That's that one done. And then you can sit at the edge again. And I would like you to give me a level 2 heal. Bring me back into this fight. Thank you. End turn. Well, Will, I need you to bring them to you. Partly because it'll waste some of their movement, partly because it'll damage them. Or at least I think it does. Yeah, it does, okay. And then you can use your thing to heal me too. Thank you. End turn. Right, now you can go slash at him a bit. Critical hit. Nice.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Well, looks like a lot will, because you can't really do much right now. You do have a potion of greater healing, 8 to 20, 4 to 10. Let's do one of them. Right. And then, yeah, you're gonna climb the ladder, get away from there. And keep out of sight a little bit, because you can't afford to get hit right now. He can jump that?
I should get these wounds taken.
Gee. Holy shit. How do I get to you quickly? Okay, that ought to do it. I don't have the axe right now though, but I can still do that. No, I can't.
Let's end this.
Well, I need you to hit hard, and I need you to hit now. Make yourself or a target immune to frightened, and temporarily and gain 5 temporary hit points. Firebolt. Where does that come from? I guess something you've got. This person here. Oh, did I try and hit my own player instead of... Ooh, that could have gone badly. Whoops. 3 to 30, 1 to 10. If I want to kill him now, my best bet is doing this. There we go. And then come down here. Karlach. I forgot I had the trident, which I could have equipped you with. Why did I do that? Okay. Look, sword thing. Fly that way. You can't reach him, that's fine. That'll do. Right, you need to get over here and help Will up. How far can you jump? Not very far. Okay, over here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Help Will up. There we go. End turn.
Favors the fearless.
You are going to take one of them. Then you're going to just stay up here, thanks. Out of the way.
I've got it.
Use the ladder. Go grab your damn axe back if you can. I don't think you can, but that's fine. You can equip this now, right? Yes, you can. End turn. Okay. Well, now you can get down. There's a hatch there. That's good to know. Guess we'll use that shortly. The hell was that? Okay. Well, that didn't work very well. Arms of Hader. I don't suppose you can use it on someone over there. Nope. We're gonna apply that cantrip to ourselves for now. Then we're gonna end turn. The axe can go attack. It failed the attack.
The only way out is through.
Right. You're gonna go stand there. Then you're gonna jump down. There you go. Right, good. Now, can you see them from there? I don't think you can. That's okay, though. Because I have this one. And I can hit it. Okay, that's not going to work very well, is it? Nope, okay. What about one of these? Nope, you need to move for that too. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that then. And you're going to move into a position where you can see them, or hopefully into a position where you can see them. Can you see them from there? Let's see. Throw your weapon. Path is interrupted. Okay. Where do you have line of sight from? Possibly, like, here? Throw your weapon. Path is interrupted. Damn it. Throw your weapon. Path is interrupted. Nope, can't open it the other direction. Okay. Frenzied attack. Nope. Do you have a charge I can do? Rush attack? Not enough movement. Nope, that doesn't give you any more. Not enough movement. That's annoying. Is there anything I can do then? Not really. Can I shoot you? No. Can I do anything? No. Well, you locked me down in position. You didn't lock Will down. So, Will, I would like you to move forward far enough to do that, and I guess you'll miss, and then you'll move out of the way. This will go in attack. Wonderful. End turn. And then from here, I guess I can see you, because you could see me. Right, well, let's try this out.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Okay. Easy, Karlach, those flames are getting hot. Zariel won't get near you again, we'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Oh, great. We've lost Shadowheart. What are you doing right now? You're setting me on fire and running away. The fuck? Just stay out of her way for a bit, yeah? Girl, what the hell? Ow, shit. Will, you need to climb your way out of there real damn quick.
This isn't good.
Where the hell is she going? You destroyed one of the books I'd intended to read. Let's just see Anders' body. Sword of Justice, Scale Mail, Medium Armor. Let's take all of that. Hello. For me, thanks. No, Will picked it up. Sword of Justice, Longsword. Give that to Angarl. Sword of Justice, Uncommon Greatsword. Give to Karlach.
Attention.
6 to 16. You know what? Give it to me. Because I'm currently using a summoned greatsword, and it's 1 to 12. This is Tear's Protection. If I use that, then it's like 2 to 12. But if I go Packed Blade, then suddenly it's 6 to 16. Frickin' hell yes. Thank you. Sword of Justice is mine. Right, you've worn all that out?
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should.
How could you withstand the heat?
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? You have a mechanic for your heart? What does the engine allow you to do? I don't know anything about this. But is it like an actual machine engine?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Okay, we'll see if we can look for him. There are some tieflings holed up in Druid's Cove nearby. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Okay, well, one of the two of you, you know what, we need to come down here real quick.
With haste.
Over into that corner. Away from the acid. There we go. Now, who has... You both have Revivalist Fire Scrolls. Use Will's first. There we go. Now, we click here and we click Short Rest. Right. Everyone good? Will, you're good. You can't use them anymore. Okay, so Shadowheart really is still our healer. 5 healing. Heal you and your allies, increase their hit points by 5 points. We're gonna do that. You're going to heal yourself a little bit as well, I guess.
What was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
It was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Okay, gold.
Might be
Gold.
useful. What path lies before
What's in
me?
the desk? Ink pot, nothing useful. Okay. Household prayer on the Order of the Gauntlet on matters of law and order. We're going to loot everything first before we try and read anything. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. We'll read that while it's here. Preface. Centuries ago, we actually read this. We've read that one. Okay, never mind. We don't need that. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on this world as firmly as Angarl. Through this ravenous hunger though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen gnolls. But how are the gnolls created? First, the chosen of Angarl must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena that feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the gutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yinoggu, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of a gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whomever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Okay. Well, we'll take all of that then. We've looted this corpse, yes. Where are you? Yeah, yes we have. Okay, so down here there was the woman in the other room, and there's on gauntlets, on justice of gauntlets, there's a pike there we might take. Some gold. On your body is 3 scrolls of revivify. Thank you. That is wonderful. It's about time we got to replenish those a bit. Gold and some wine. Anything else in here? Okay, well, let's send you the heavy shit. Scale mail. It's better than what we're wearing. Gain... Yeah. And it probably looks better. It certainly looks better. Does anyone else use medium armor? You use light armor. You use medium armor. This is better than yours. But yours looks better. It's a shame. But we're going to do that. Because I don't like the look of this. You know what? No, we'll swap it. You can have this. It better suits you. And I'll stick with this for now. Look, this is your Great Axe, Karlach. 4 to 11, 0 to 11, 4 to 15. Yeah, you can have your axe back. We'll put the leather in here and the clothing as well. We don't need to. You can carry the weapons. Household prayer. Lath hander to light, saloon to guide, Kelimvor to judge, and passive provide. Okay, that mug is worth nothing. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. It means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of good or of morals. It is the call of authority, the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you, then, that if we seek to be good or to be lawful, but that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is to be good if we define the acts that oppose it? If we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is to be lawful if it is the devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry, and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indignant. It is for justice that the order of the gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. Okay, well, there's probably a bunch of other things up here. There's the basement here we want to check out real quick. Oh, there was something else up there.
I'll never
too.
get used to the stench of death.
Wait, before I forget, I saw, yeah, findings from the Hinterlands new edition, and a barrel here too. Okay. Rotten mushroom. We're not taking that. Finding from the Hinterlands. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising
Sir,
news...
Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Okay. Well, this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land. I must warn that this season's edition contains some news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute, reported by our agents in Eltergard, will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Loathswarm Drow, Troll and Duergar are in particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messages were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornable, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etchery, Editor-in-Chief. Okay, let's go back downstairs. We have down here Dead Toll Collector, Toll House Ledger, a ledger containing details of the Toll House takings for the current year, 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travellers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudge and rambling. 9 Marpenoth, 4 merchants with single wagon of sundries, 25 gold. Anything of note here? Because reading through this is kind of a ledger. I'm not thrilled with reading ledgers, so I'm just going to skim it real quick because I don't really read this aloud. 7 farmers, no goods, no golds, wounded, warned us to leave. Sent courier to request extra guards or relief. More farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. Roan, untenable, preparing to abandon post. Okay. Shroud, studded shield. We pick up that and send it instantly over to Shadowheart, who's not going to use it because she has a better one. Why are we standing on these in order to open them? Doesn't matter. Okay, over here, wooden crate. Nope, nothing in those. Another wooden crate. Another basket. We'll take that. Wooden crate. Send to Shadowheart. Nothing. In this one, send to Shadowheart.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
I didn't mean to talk to you, but that's fine. send to Karlach, see how that works for you.
What's the story?
I want to talk about your infernal engine.
Old Rusty? Sure.
How'd you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year? 10 air. The place? A sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Okay. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Now that those paladins are out of your way, what's next on the agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic around here, right?
I have no idea. Okay, well, Shadowheart, what do you have to say?
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Okay, well, I was trying to open those. We got them open, apparently. Crate, and there's a door here to pick. We should be able to manage that. Warhammer to Shadowheart. Potatoes to me. Everything else can be closed. There we go. Lockpicking impossible. Oh, we had the key, though?
This place is trapped.
Well, let's disarm the traps. Need to roll a 10. We have a +1. Let's grab some guidance, please. Ugh. That didn't work. Oh well.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, everyone, keep an eye on where the traps are. We're not taking the torches, we've got enough. Potion of invisibility, we'll take those. I don't know how often we'll use them, but they are useful occasionally. Well, that's better. Equip. Okay, where'd my old ones go? Here. Those are shadow hearts, right? We can... Yeah, those are great. I'm good with those. These can go back to Shadowheart now. And Shadowheart can have better clothes, finally.
Whatever it takes.
There you go. And then these... I guess they can go to Karlach? That's not bad, but I guess that's more appropriate. No. Send to... You know what? We're going to take them back to camp, and we're going to give them to, what's her face?
Let's get going.
The other Githlaki. What am I? Yankee. What's her name? Why have I suddenly forgotten it? Lazel? Sure. Oh, more clothes. I'll send them to Shadowheart. Take the bronze ingot, because we can sell them for a reasonable amount. Okay. Let's go in. Thank you.
Place is trapped.
Take those.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Shadowheart, there you go. Potion of Glorious Vaulting. Drink this to triple your jump distance. Interesting. Very useful. Potion of Animal Speaking. We don't really need those.
And move.
There's also another room over here, it seems. How do we get in there? There must be a way, right? What if we sit in the stone chairs? Click.
A long way to go still. I'll take this way.
Let's try that.
Never a dull moment.
Click. Aha! It worked.
On my way.
Group all. There we go. Oh, never mind. Let's not group all, because apparently we have to remain in the chairs for this to work. So you and you.
No one stopped me yet.
Ow!
Avoid that trap.
Vents. They're gonna die, aren't they? Disarm. Disarm this one. Will, get the fuck out of there, thanks.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, I need Shadowheart to move something on top of that, right? There we go. Will, you're hurt. Actually, everyone's hurt. Let's just short rest it.
I'll feel that one later.
There we go. Right, I triggered a trap and it screwed us over. Okay. This is empty. Can I move it there? There we go. Move.
Should mind my step.
Yep, we should.
Trap! Be cautious.
Quarterstaff, greatsword. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Okay. There we go. Now we can open the rest of this. Some uncommon gloves. Let's see how they compare. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by two or more foes, or warding hands. When you use your Channel Oath spells, you gain heroism. I think these would best go to Shadowheart, unless you've got other ones for it. Shadowheart? No, you do not. Here you go. And then these can go over here to strength saving gloves. They're better than what Karlach's wearing. Karlach can have that.
Hey, good looking.
The pride of the gate.
Sit. Thank you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Gold, bronze necklace. Okay, now that we've got all of that, let's see. We will drop the weapons in here for Karlach to sell. And also, this axe is probably better than her current axe. 6 to 16. 4 to 15. Yes, it is. There you go. New sword for you. And you could use a helmet, so there you go. We're going to turn the helmet off, though, because it doesn't really suit you. Metallic gloves. They're better than what Will's wearing. Oh, I forgot to put you back in your clothes, even though your clothes look like shit. Now we can close that off and continue looting. Okay, we're good.
Feet can carry me.
The leadership of Zenism? Did we read that before? Or is that the thing that got destroyed downstairs? It's the thing that got destroyed. An excerpt from the outgoing metatext Rebound by Iosefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated. No, we definitely read something about a scholar excommunicated. Oh no, this does look different. From the Church of Denir for her heretical attempts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's Annal of Lost and Hidden Knowledge. Despite protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Benite philosophy in modern Zentarum practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is a matter of some speculation, for Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR. The following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At its centre stands Perigost, an enigmatic armoured figure to whom the Zentarum's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarum, have not abandoned their plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stronghold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are now closed to more conventional forces. And we've got a pouch here that is empty. Okay, well, that can go there. Group. Let's get moving, but we need a box. Like that box. Okay, what am I rolling for? Oh, to disarm. We might as well try. Nice. Okay, good. Let's just disarm them and go. There we go. We're good. Right. Good. We've looted this place. We've got everything out of here. And we have run quite a bit over time, I think, on this episode. So we're going to leave it here. And next time we'll go seek out a tiefling for Karlach's infernal engine. See if we can find that person we're looking for who might be a mechanic. And after that, we'll go back to camp and see what happens if we sleep again. Hopefully we can get some more story out of it. We've also got a lot more to explore up here. It looks like there's some stuff down here. Like, the map is barely filled in. And I feel like the moment the tieflings leave, it's like we move to a new map. So I'm trying to delay that a bit. Even though we sort of saw how that plays out, I don't want to like have the point of no return. And there's still this area here, which I keep forgetting to go off and explore as well, out the other side of Emerald Grove. So we'll explore something next time. Not sure what, but thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.